Palace winning the FA Cup. I don't think people understand the South London community, like especially I'd say for black people as well.
Yep.
Palace and Charlton are their clubs, and for both of them to one to go up at Wembley and one to get promoted at Wembley is unbelievable, just for South London in general.
Mm-hmm.
And I've never been so proud to be from South London in my life. But then I saw people making the most outrageous statement of saying Eberechi Eze is a bigger Palace legend than Wilfried Zaha.
Yeah, that one. I had to even have my own conversation on that one, because that one is the most disrespectful thing I've ever heard. They don't understand.
I don't think people understand what that brother did,
bro.
For that
what
club.
Zaha means to Crystal Palace.
Aye.
Nothing. No, there's nobody. No one can come. Crystal Palace can win the Champions League. Zaha is still the biggest legend in Crystal Palace club history.
I don't think you understand. If there was no Wilfried Zaha, there was no Selhurst Park. The foundations, what that brother did in that period right there, kept the club up, like kept the club standing. And the years he kept the club in the Premier League, so the club could have the players they have now, the club could grow to where they are now. You don't understand. That brother is Crystal Palace. He is.
They were going to be in administration. There would be no more Crystal Palace Football Club. Literally.
They'd be done.
Literally. The stadium would be houses right now.
Yes.
That's what Wilfried Zaha means to South London and Crystal Palace Football Club.
Bro.
He has paved the way for every young black football player from here even to Africa that thinks, oh yeah, I can make it because Wilfried Zaha made it. He showed the journey. He's literally South London born and bred. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
He embodies a community. Like there's no one's close. No one close. Eze's only there because Zaha was there.
Correct.
Elise made his move to Bayern Munich because Zaha was there.
Zaha did it.
All these things. Balassi, they're around similar ages. I think Balassi might be older than him. But Balassi doesn't come to Crystal Palace to play on the other wing if Wilfried Zaha is not there. He might go and play with another player. You get what I mean? So there's so many things. There's so many things that go into like what Zaha means to Crystal Palace beyond football on the football pitch.
Yeah, 100%.
And that's what I think people need to understand about legendary status.
He did with an FA Cup or whatever, bro. That guy is like, he is Palace. Like people showing up Ian Wright and all them, and yes, we respect them, but them man are not like, I'm talking about what Wilfried Zaha is deeper than football. Like it's insane what he's done for that club, and he deserves he's called it Muriel. He deserves his Muriel outside Selhurst Park. He deserves all of that, because when you really look into it, that club would be no more without him.
Bro, simple as.
And he could have moved. He could have moved a million times, by the way. Go on.
No, go on.
Yeah, people always talk about why did he move again or play this. Bro, you don't understand. When you love somewhere and you have that attachment and you know what you mean, why would you?
There's no reason to. You're loved and cherished in that place. Why are you going to go and move to somewhere and start afresh that you don't know anything about?
Exactly. Like he's left the club. He's left the club when the club... Because if he left earlier, but then he left, Palace wouldn't be a Premier League club.
No way.
But he's left the club when I'd say the club is now in a comfortable spot where, okay, Palace are a established Premier League club again.
Yeah.
Like very, very established. Like, you ain't going to need me. We're not going to fight relegation. You know what I mean? Like, we're very much established. You know what I mean? We're 12. We're top 12. We're a top 12 club. So he's left the club then. He's left the club in good hands. And that's why there's not people that actually support Palace and understand Crystal Palace don't have a bad word to say about him.
Yeah.
Exactly. What are you going to say? Continue. What did you say?
No, I agree with everything you said, bro. It's literally like he is, as we've said before, he is Crystal Palace. That is kind of everything you see, everything you have seen. That is Wilfried Zaha. As you said, like he could have moved many times before, stayed, played out his contract, left the club in a stable place. like new training ground. Where do you think this all comes from? Like players build the stock of the football club. This is the thing. Like if he's not there, the stock's just plummeting. He's raising the stock. I was there. I was literally there where we're in the physio room and Zaha and Wolf was coming back from injury and he fell down outside and Andros Townsend goes, boy, if he's hurt, we might not win another game. This is what
Yeah.
the football club was relying on, bro.
Mm-hmm.
One man was saving. One man was paying 30 man's mortgages.
There was two.
Who's the second one?
Joe Ward.
Big up Joe Ward. You know, big him up. I'm laughing.
What a guy, man. He's just one of them guys. I don't know him from Adam, but he's just one of them guys in football that you just can't hate. Do you know what I mean? He's been at Palace forever. He's just been at Palace forever, chilling. You know, he doesn't make up too much noise. He's just there, and he just seems like a good guy, man. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What an unbelievable career.
Can play every position. Like can do everything for you. Was a solid right back for them when they needed him forever. And, you know, sat back when it was time for Aaron to come. Knew Aaron was going to get his move. Then came back in, produced again. Then obviously he's had to sit back again because they got Munoz. So like he's been a professional servant of the football club, and you know, someone you can just you know the man that just carry on getting deals because they're good around the building.
Yeah,
bro, and he's a good football player as well. He played in the Prem for how many years, bro? You can't discredit that man's career. So whatever he plans to do next, I don't know if he's retiring or if he's what he's actually planning to do. But whatever he plans to do next, I know he's not too old that he has to retire yet. You know.
Yeah, no, I don't think he's retiring. I think he might be going somewhere else.